Hi, everybody. I was supposed to have music with that intro, the second little intro, but I guess it didn't work. Oh crap! I forgot that I didn't download the. That's why it didn't work. Oh my god. Okay, brain fart over here. So,
What do I always have to tell people about not being so relatable? Gosh.
Hi, people. I will get better at these things. You think after, finally getting 100 subscribers and doing at least maybe 30 of these things, I get the hang of it. But I'm human and I didn't get the hang of it yet. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no, you never get the hang of it. I've been podcasting for like 15 years and I've been streaming for over a year now. And well, back in the day when the podcast started, we streamed on TalkShoe. So like even that's not new. And when I did the stream Thursday, like I had to go calm myself down. Like I had the full on flop sweats. Like I'd never ever done this before.
So, as you can see, I'm doing the wrong direction again. My co-host here, Charlie, which you probably all know. Charlie. I think I'm going to do this.
Especially after
that's a little bit better.
Said especially after that Dune video came out. Like a lot more people have at least seen it.
So we're going to be talking about The Witchers. I'm excited.
And of course, I've been fine all day. And then, like, talking about never getting used to it, like, the camera turns on, and all of a sudden my throat gets really scratchy, and I start coughing. I've been coughing all day. But if there's a way for life to throw a hitch in the plans, it will find it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of The Witcher.
Yeah. Okay, so little backstory how I found out about The Witcher. Dad came in here and goes to us, I think I found a new show that you girls would love. Like, okay. It's called The Witcher. So I put it on a little bit. This was kind of later at night. I put it on. And it was the first scene is Geralt, being attacked by the spider thing. It's probably has a name, but yeah, the spider thing. And I'm like,
Yeah, the Kikimora.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it had a name. And I don't know why, but that first time I was just not into it. I was like, no, this is too weird. This is too creepy. It's late at night, and no, I'm not doing this. This is too Harry Potter-esque. No, I'm not. No, not doing it. So I was like, you know what? Let me give this show a chance. I started watching YouTube videos, and I was like, oh, I want to watch this show. And then I watched it a few weeks later. Started watching it, and Dad goes, "Oh, so you're finally watching The Witchers, huh?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a show you've talked about before." He's like, "Yeah, I was trying to get you into the show, and now you are." And I was like, "I love this show. It's so cool."
It is a lot of
so
fun.
it's my fault. So it's my fault you got addicted to it, huh? I was like, "Yeah, I'm blaming you." Now I've been telling him, December 17th, the new season.
I'm really excited about the new season, and especially after Nightmare of the Wolf came out, because if you haven't seen it, they did an animated movie set in the Witcher universe. It's a earlier story about Vesemir, which I highly recommend because one, it's amazing. It's really, 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 really good. But also, Vesemir is going to be a much more important character in season 2 and going forward, and it's a great introduction into him because it's the story of how Vesemir became a Witcher and how the Witchers came to be in the state that they are when we meet them in the main Witcher show. But it's it's just so good. It's just I don't know what else to say. It just I could go on and on and on about like the cast and how wonderful they are and the animation and how good it is and how naturally this universe lends itself to animation, because they got to do a lot of things in Nightmare of the Wolf that they probably would. No, you're not allowed in here. You know what you did.
I was gonna say, I hear a kitty that's very annoyed in the background.
Oh, she wants to come and join us, and no.
Which one?
No cats allowed. I believe that's Minerva. It's really hard to tell because 2 gray cats, and all I can really see is her eyes.
I finally got them memorized. I finally know their names: McGonagall, Minerva, and Jinx.
Yep.
And Sasha, even though Sasha's the doggy.
Minerva and McGonagall are easy to remember if you were a fan of the Harry Potter books, because I got them just before She Who Shall Not Be Named did what She Who Shall Not Be Named did, and I named the cats after Minerva McGonagall. And oh my goodness, why are you saving all of the date palm trees? We're not starting an orchard. Sorry.
I want some, and I was going to put some for the wine rack, and some might not survive. I did have one die so far. I'm only 40% through what's done. I'm out of dirt.
So for anybody who hasn't been following along the saga of the date palms, you made what, a sticky toffee pudding?
Yeah, sticky toffee pudding back in St. Patrick's.
But for St. Patrick's Day, he made a sticky toffee pudding for the restaurant, and apparently the dates were amazing, so he saved the seeds that were in the dates and planted them, and like what is it, 31 of them sprouted? 32. I'm sorry, 32 sprouted.
One wide, I killed its root snapped.
We're
down to 31 now.
Now, he won't believe me, but date palms can get up to 72 feet tall. And
okay, so this is their little sprouting cup.
So there's the little sprouting cup.
There's like too many in there to start with, but
behold the baby date palms.
I didn't expect any of them to come up, and
they all did.
Wrong one. Hello.
And so now he's putting them in these giant.
Wait, what am I doing?
Once they get to about
all of the things.
Transplanted.
So here, hand it back. So he's now transplanting them into these giant pots. From just hold it in frame for up. There you go. From the sprouting pots to these pots. And we have 30 of them now? 31. We have 31.
Oh my gosh.
We don't need 31 date palms.
I'll just sneak around town and randomly plant them.
You're just going to sneak around town and randomly plant them places?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Go back into some of those really thick hedges in the back of people's yards that they don't even know what to do with. Just hide it in there. They'll notice once it gets to about 7-8 feet tall. Oh, come on. It would be pretty cool.
So you want to be the Johnny Appleseed of date palms.
They grow in the Mediterranean region naturally, so a swamp would work.
Go off to your plants.
These work so well because
just go to your plants. Just
the best part is I googled images for JP, and I was like, they could look anything from this to this. It's just like really, yeah, because I don't know what breed these are. So they can look like anything.
We don't need all these trees. We don't need all these trees. I'm glad they were so tasty, but we don't need all these trees.
Starting an orchard out on this farm.
And
We could have an orchard going out on this farm.
he the Witcher, yes.
Yeah,
Sorry, he's just like marching these potted dates past me, and it's very distracting.
I got this 6.
So many trees. So many trees. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
I keep getting the picture wrong. I'm trying to take a snapshot of my stupid Canva.
Man, there's dirt. I have to stop. Don't forget cups of clean to your kitchen.
You say that one more time, I'm going to make you come in here and sing the whole song. Oh no, at the restaurant they did a parody of Toss the Coin to Your Witcher, which is Toss a Coin to Your Kitchen. He's taunting me with it far enough away he doesn't think anybody can hear it, and I might make him come in here and sing the whole dang thing. Better behave, you.
I'm off to not start.
Yay, it worked. Okay. I'm trying to... I should have been doing this before. Just stupid stream. But... my brain. Go. Witcher.
Wait, are we supposed to have brains? I did not realize that that was a prerequisite for being here.
Cat. Hi, Cat.
In so many ways that makes sense because he does randomly collect things.
Man. People are showing up. Yay.
Oh my. Leave your foot alone. We will get you a cone of shame. That picture is so cute. Like I'm a little jealous because I just have Nevermore over there, and Nevermore is not as cute. Yeah, Nevermore's not glittery at all. He's just a little made of wood. It's just made of wood. I mean, he's cute, but he's not. Yours is cuter. Yours is cuter. You need to step your game up, you stupid wooden bird.
I'm just putting all of the... Yeah, they didn't want you to do that, you stupid phone. Go away. Thank you. Putting all the stuff. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Maggie.
What's SHU?
Stream Hoppers United.
Oh, okay.
Right? Her crow. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. I am desperately trying not to obsess about what's happening on my channel right now. Like, it's fine.
I'm just putting all of these notifications, all of the writing Facebook groups. Please join us. Please join us.
I'm in a staring contest with the dog. I don't know if I'm winning or losing, but it is definitely taking place. I won. No, she every now and then gets obsessed with grooming herself and will groom till she is raw.
Oh.
And she started doing that to spot on her foot, and now that spot on her foot is itchy because she basically raspberried it with her own tongue. And ooh.
Mm. Oh, wow. Interesting.
I do not miss living next to loud things. I mean, we have a highway that gets loud, and for some reason, big trucks have decided to use our road, which I don't understand because it's a little side street. Like, there's a bypass there and a highway there. Like, you don't need our little road, but they pick it anyway.
Okay, I don't know where to start. When we talk about the Witchers, I don't know where to start. Ow.
Well, the main place that excuse me, I like to start is that it's based on a series of books by Andrzej Sapkowski, and one
Glad
of
you know how to say his last name.
I probably mispronounced it, but it's how I've heard it pronounced most. So I'm going with it. I apologize if I said it wrong because I love your work. And one of the most fun, to me, the most fun part of this is the Witcher universe came into being because he wanted to write stories that his kids would like. And so all of the early short stories were written with his kids in mind. And when I say kids, they were, I believe, teenagers by the point he started working on it. Bless you, Nikki. Goodness. I was waiting for the sneezes to stop, and I'm just like, I don't know, maybe we need to scare the demon away. Bless you, Nikki. Bless you. Now, demon of sneezes, be gone.
I was like, that did not just start happening right now. Like, you suck, you stupid sneezes.
What is it with the stream today? Because I started coughing at the beginning. You're sneezing now. Like, whoo. Okay. We're gonna have all of the things. Huh? But yeah, so he started writing the stories with his kids in mind, and so when you read, especially the earliest Witcher stories, which are contained in the first two books, they are just these fun adventure stories. Many of them are actually, when you really look at them, they're retellings of fairy tales. In fact, the first book, The Last Wish, actually contains two different versions of the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in it. And they're very different versions, and one is really, really funny. One is extremely tragic. The tragic one actually made it into the show, and it's my only real gripe about the show, and it's because I loved that story in the book so much. And it's Renfrey. Renfrey is basically one of the stories that's a retelling of Snow White. She's at the very beginning. That's where he gets the nickname the Butcher of Blavington. From the fight that breaks out with her and her 7 co-conspirators that they decided to make full-grown adult men in the TV show, which is fine. It distracts from certain things, and you don't really get to know Renfrey as
no,
you do
you
in the
don't.
story.
You don't really know much about Renfrey. He kills her right off. Oh yeah, by the way, people, spoilers for the whole first season of Witcher's here.
I wish we could have spent more time with her.
Disclaimer.
I really wish we could have spent more time with her, just because I think she's of the characters in the short story, she's the one that stands out the most to me, and I you can clearly see the Beauty and the Beast retelling that's in the first season and some of the others, but they very carefully chose from the stories that are in the first 2 books, which, by the way, for anybody trying to get into the book series, what I really enjoyed about the TV series is that it is told not in chronological order, because that's also true of the books. The stories in the first 2 books, and they are independent short stories, they are in order of publication, not in chronological order when they take place in the story in the world. So as you're reading it, if you don't know that, Dandelion is a young man, and then he's an old man, then he's a young man again, then he's an old man again, then he's a young man again, and then he's an old man again, and that's your only real tell that these stories are not in chronological order. And actually, Dandelion, who was that's Yasker from the TV show.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, for anybody who doesn't know, that's Jasker or Yasker.
Yeah, and we've been going through the audiobooks for the hubby, and the greatest thing about the audiobooks is, for some reason, they did not give notes to the narrator of the first one, and he insists on calling him Dandelion instead of Dandelion. So it's really hard for me not to want to call him Dandelion. I don't know. It cracks me up that he's constantly saying Dandelion.
Yeah.
Oh, Dandelion. So you secretly want to take apart and put them in order, and also wanted to do that with the Netflix series. I could see some of the gripes with it not being in order. I think the order that they chose for the show, because it would be a very different show if you did that, because Siri would not show up until the very, very end of it, the very, very end of it. And it would be basically, if they did that, it would be very front loaded, just Yennefer, and just thinking of the stories that they did in the first season. The first half of the season would be very Yennefer and Geralt, and then the last half of the season would be this strange young girl that we've met for the first time, running around trying to escape from things, with very little Geralt, because there aren't that many portions of the TV show with Geralt in them that happen at the same time as the Siri timeline. So I see one of the reasons why they probably did that was to try to even the characters out across the season. Because, the story takes place over what, a 75-year, I think.
I have
75
no idea.
years pass in the course of season 1. Because
I got very confused with season 1. It's they went to the past, and then they went to the future, and then it was like, what? I'm confused. What's the past? What's the future? And then how the heck? I still don't understand how. the queen, Ciri's grandparents.
Okay.
How the heck they died and now they're alive again? What? I
No,
don't get it.
that's just part of the story being told out of order, because we actually see them die before the events where they die, because of it. That I think the time shifting could have been arranged better. I will definitely I will definitely agree with that. I don't think that they put the time shifts in the best
And they
order.
should have told for me, and for me, anybody who has a learning disability and can't keep up with things sometimes. I wish they would put like, this is the past, this is the present. By the way, like, make it more obvious that you're like making, talking about the past.
I this is one of those places where I both agree and disagree. Like, I agree. I think they could have done things to make it clearer, but I also felt like the story is told very much from a Witcher's perspective, and I don't want to spoil which Witcher it is. And Witchers have a very different perception of time.
Mm-hmm.
And I see, this is one of those places where I am not making an apology for it. I completely concede to the argument that it is very confusing to a lot of folk and probably could have been structured better. I do feel that there is a method to the madness in that the person who I think is actually, if you will, our secret narrator, the person who is the actual focus of the story, this is probably the best order to understand the story that we're actually getting. I'm sorry, there's a big spoiler that I don't want to tell. And I'm trying to tap dance around it.
Well, I already know from the preview and watching other little videos that, and I kind of guessed it anyway, that Yennefer and Geralt are going to be very, 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 very important to Ciri, and like they're her adopted parents.
Yeah,
basically.
Geralt. Yes, Geralt and Yennefer are going to be very important to Ciri. A lot of the more, in a lot of ways, we haven't met. Well, no, I can't really say it that way, because the alterations they made to the stories from the books were designed to bring in characters that we would not have met till later, which is also, I think, one of the things that both makes season 1 more confusing, but will also help people in season 2 and beyond understand what's going on better, because I know the story that they are setting up. And again, I'm trying not to do spoilers for it, because it is such a it's a moment. Like, it's a moment, and I don't want to rob anybody who doesn't know about it of that moment when it happens.
I want to hear Geralt tell Yennefer he loves her. And Yennefer say the same thing. Because, come on, you already knew in season 1 that they completely love each other. It's kind of obvious. Like,
they have a very complex relationship.
He left. The old guy said, I forgot the guy's name. The guy said, "Oh, he's gonna leave. Don't count on it. Don't count on him. He's gonna leave or whatever." Oh, he already did. And she walks away, and they don't see each other for a while. And then they go and see each other, and he's like, "I wanted to come and see you. I came here for you. I didn't just come here to come here. I came here for you." I'm like, Thank you. I knew it. I knew he liked her. I knew it.
So Maggie, I was actually warned against the games. I was told that and it may have just been because they know the kinds of games that I enjoy playing, and maybe that's what it was. But I was told that basically the first game is not good. The second game gets better, and the third game is good. That's basically what that's what I have heard. I have not played them because of that, because I'm that person that I don't like jumping into the middle of a series. So if I'm not going to play game one, I I'm like, well, I'm not going to try 2 and 3 then. And I've been warned off. I've heard that the first game is really not that good. So if you have other secret knowledge, please share. Because yeah, I can't speak to the games at all. I have watched some gameplay of them, but I have not participated in them. Mainly because, when you're told very explicitly you will not like the first game. Yeah, then I won't play the first game. Then I will not do this.
Oh, what was the other question? Oh, you know when Geralt finds Ciri, and then the battle scene with Yennefer is happening also somewhere in the distance, and she's yelling for her people, and all that happens, and then as Geralt is finding Ciri in the woods, he ends up yelling Yennefer, and then Ciri hugs him, and then she looks up at him. He's like, "Who is Yennefer?" And then that's the end of the season. I was like, I wonder, huh?
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how Netflix is going to handle the overall story going forward. Just because we know that they are going full MCU on it, in that we are going to be getting, like, they're not waiting. They're not doing this like Game of Thrones did, where they're like, I don't know, maybe we'll get spinoff series. Like, we've already gotten Nightmare of the Wolf. Oh crap, I just lost the name of it. The prequel series is already shooting right now.
I just heard it the other day.
Blood Origin.
Yes.
Has already started filming, and oh my goodness.
So that's a separate show?
Yep.
Blood Origin's going to be a separate show.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was like the name of the second season or something.
No. If that is too loud, let me know. I will go close the door. It is now raining.
No, all I hear is it's kind of like vacuuming in the background in a way. To me,
there's a tin roof just outside the door, and it's raining really, really hard out there. Blood Origin is going to be a separate series that is going to tell the story of the Conjunction, and I'm really looking forward to it because, one, Michelle Yeoh's in it, and I will watch anything with Michelle Yeoh in it. I'm just putting that out there. I have loved her since forever. Like, what? I can't even remember the first movie. I think it was The Dangerous 3, I think, was the first movie I ever saw her in. That I really... What was that movie?
I don't know the actors. I just know the characters.
Let me pull up her filmography real quick. The Heroic Trio was the name of the first movie I ever saw her in. And I have been obsessed. Oh, wow. She was in a lot of movies in 93. But yeah, The Heroic Trio was the first movie that I saw her in. She was so good in that. And Wing Chun, oh my goodness. That was such a good movie.
I don't know who that is. Who does she play?
Sisters. Midnight Express, of course, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which is where most people met her for the first time.
Who does
Memoir
she
of a
play?
Geisha. She was so good in Memoir of a Geisha. Yeah,
Who does she play in Witchers?
Let's see, who is she playing? Who did you cast Michelle Yeoh as? I'm really curious who she's going to be, because her character is, I'm going to say Scian, Scian. Wait, no. Sorry, it is. Oh my goodness, Dylan Moran's in it. Dylan Moran's going to be in Blood Origin. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Irish comedian, really big fan. If you've not seen Black Books, watch Black Books. I think that's one of the most accessible things. Or just watch his stand-up. He's just really funny. Yes. Okay, so Dylan Moran's going to be in Blood Origin. That's super exciting.
So, Mama Maggie says, I keep seeing the fake promos that have Jason Momoa joining the Witcher.
Oh man, I can think of several characters I would love to see Jason Momoa play in The Witcher. Okay.
See, bye, Maggie. Zoom call.
Fun.
Okay.
Oh, that would be.
I wonder what he would be playing. Oh God.
I can think of a lot of characters I would love to see him play. Several characters that I would love to see him play just completely out of type. Like, can you imagine him playing one of the spellcasters and have to be like all like focused and magic? That would be awesome. I would pay money.
Or another Witcher. God.
If they didn't already have two different actors playing him, I would love to have seen him as Vesemir. I could see him very definitely as Vesemir. But we already have two other actors who are playing him. One in the younger voice stuff, and one as the older Vesemir that we're going to meet in the show.
So who is the character in the preview for season 2? There's a character. There's Geralt and him are sitting down. They're playing with knives, and on the picture, it's like the old him, the human him. It's like Beauty and the Beast, and he's the Beast now. And they're sitting there throwing the knives, and the Geralt goes, "I think my old friend is cheating," and he goes, "You got me. I got the magic swords here." Who is that? What's his name?
I would have to rewatch the. I have to rewatch the trailer because I'm having that moment where I know the moment you're talking about, but my brain is not pulling up a face.
Are we allowed to on live streams watch little clips?
That is a medical matter. Like, technically no, but kinda maybe, but I don't know. I don't risk it.
Sorry, the phone got loud. Stupid house phone.
Yeah, I muted. I actually have it up and I've got it muted, and I'm trying to find the person you're talking about. I think I picked the wrong one though. I think I picked the teaser, not the trailer. It looks so good.
He's the guy that played the Game of Thrones, in the Game of Thrones, with the curly red hair.
Oh yeah. Why you do this to me, brain?
I think doesn't Gerald say his name in that preview?
I've got it running right now. We'll see in a second. I'm having one of those days where my brain no work. And there he is. What? Who is you playing? Identify yourself. I forgot about all the pretty hairstyles the series is going to have this season. Like I might have to try some of those. I'm a big fan of braids. All right, so try this a different way. I do apologize for being out of it today. I did not.
That's okay.
It has been a week or two in my head for like last day. Okay, season 2. I just want the cast list. That moment when you just want a cast list and it pulls everything up that you don't want. Anyway, yeah, I don't know right off the top of my head. It's not. Sorry.
It's all right.
I will keep scrolling and maybe stumble upon the answer. So, what did you like most about the show?
I don't know. Hard. Getting to know Gerald and Yennefer's and Ciri's whole story, and seeing how all three of them are going to be put together, and then seeing Jasker. I keep wanting to say Jasker though, because it's J.
It works. Yeah.
Jasker.
I think in the series, depending on the character, depending on who's talking to him, I think he's called both Jasker and Jasker.
Seeing how their friendship, Jasker and Gerald's friendship's gonna, get stronger. Because I already feel like they're starting to be like brothers.
Sweet himbo girls. I mean, yeah, he has collected a rather interesting and motley crew around him. And I think the thing that I enjoy most about the show is, as somebody who grew up on just utter fantasy trash. I mean, I grew up with the Dragon Slayer movie and all of the Deathstalker movies. Like, I think there are 9 or 10 of them. They're bad. None of them are good. I can't recommend any of them to you, but I love them and I'll watch them anytime I can. And the Conan movies and Red Sonja and all of that.
I don't know any of those movies.
For me,
any adult movies.
Like this was my childhood. It was a lot of movies I should not have been able to watch as a child, but they looked like they were fancy movies, so my parents didn't realize how much décolletage I was being exposed to as a young child. There was a lot of topless people in a lot of those movies, but it really brought me back to that fun of just sword and sorcery adventure. And I've been missing that in a lot of my fantasy fiction lately. Fantasy for me is a genre that's become overly self-serious and has been spending way too much of its time, energy, and effort on trying to be taken seriously. And I blame Peter Jackson for this. Like, I really, really do, because when he made the Lord of the Rings movies, there was a lot of talk about all of the scholarly work that went into making the Lord of the Rings books. And yes, that is true. The Lord of the Rings stories only exist because Tolkien was a philologist by trade, somebody who studies how languages are constructed. And he created this world as a way to justify the languages that he made. And so, having a college professor, a university professor at such a high level creating a series like that, yeah, it adds a certain air of, classicist air to it. And that's fine, and that's wonderful, and I love The Lord of the Rings, and I never go far away from my copy of the Silmarillion, which is right down there, because, it's one of my favorite things. But it left so many people in this like self-serious place, and then you get the just dour, sad sack world of George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire, and the popularity of Game of Thrones, the TV show that came off of it. And Game of Thrones was a fun show. I enjoyed it, but it was a painful show. It was always a painful show to watch, because you knew on any given episode, a character would probably be randomly killed for no reason. And that to me was the biggest drawback of the series. And it, of course, came back to bite it in the butt when the end we're just going to randomly kill a bunch of people. Yay, it's over now. Bye. Okay, fine. Well, that happened.
I found who I'm thinking of.
Good.
On Google.
But just to finish what I was saying real quick, the thing that The Witcher brought to me that I was missing is, you can tell the people that made it are having fun. You can tell that Henry Cavill is having a blast. Like, all of the actors, like, you can tell they're having fun. And that the world itself, yeah, it's dark and it's got grim aspects to it and whatnot, but you can tell, like, this is a fun project to be a part of.
Yeah,
and
definitely. I loved how Henry was explaining all of his swords and stuff, and how, like, I asked them to do it this way, and I asked them to do my next knife this way, so I can twirl it around, and it's like that's why they changed. That's why the shape of it changed, and cool.
And I feel like that's something that fantasy needs to have at its heart, because
that's what I like too. Yeah. And I like the fact that they let the actors have a say, have input.
And I'm curious how that's going to, augment the story, because they've already made some choices that have made the TV show different from the books. And as someone who's currently being barraged by people I don't know about how I apparently only like something if it's identical to the books, that's not true. Like, I love the Foundation series precisely because it's different from the books, and I like the changes that they made. And I think a lot of the changes that were made from The Witcher, from the book to the TV show, have actually made it better. I mean, if they were just doing a book adaptation, we would only have had 2 episodes with Yennefer in it. Because in the first 2 books, of the stories they picked that are in the TV show, she only appears in 2 of them. So imagine if Yennefer was only in 2 of the episodes of the series, right?
Mhm.
And so getting to see her background, getting to see her origin story, getting to see where she came from and what made her who she is, like why her heart is closed off, and
Yes.
why she is so keeps everything so close in to herself because she doesn't feel like she
She
can trust anybody.
does. Yes, she does.
It makes her character so much more powerful.
Mhm.
And going into season 2, which is going to be based on book 3 of the series, which I believe is called Blood of Elves, if my memory is serving correctly. Yeah, Blood of Elves.
I think so.
Because The Last Wish and Sword of Destiny are the first 2 books, and those are collections of short stories. Once we go into this story and the real like epic adventure, because basically season 1 is all of the pieces getting put into place. We see the elves getting all of their pieces in place. We see Yennefer really coming into her power in season 1, and Ciri
I like when
realizing
she.
she's different.
I like when she told off. What's her name? Tessayer. I kind of like when she told off Tessayer DeVries being knocked off her glass pedestal. And Tessayer's like, "What did you just say?" And she's like, and totally just walks away. I demand a meeting with the chapter. She's like, "What?" And then she goes, Tessayer DeVries being knocked off her glass pedestal, and then walks out. I'm like,
It's
coming into her own and power and all that, and yay!
And it's the other thing that really makes the show work for me is the casting is so good. Because usually if I see alternate casting get brought up, I can be like, well, I can see that. And it's just, I got concerned at the idea of Henry Cavill as Geralt, just because I'm very familiar with his work. I actually like him as an actor. I think his Superman was destroyed by Zack Snyder. I don't think it's any fault of his own. I think he played the character that Zack Snyder gave him to the best of his ability. It was just bad scripts and bad direction. But I've been a fan of him in a lot of other things. If you've not seen Man from U.N.C.L.E., starring Henry Cavill, definitely check it out. It why that is not a franchise, why that did not get a sequel, why that was not a huge hit. Like this, Kingsman was fun. Man from U.N.C.L.E. is better. This is the James Bond series we need now. I'm just going to say that because I'm well established on the record as not liking any of the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. But I didn't, the idea of seeing him as this kind of grizzled, hardened, embittered old Witcher, I couldn't see it. And then Henry Cavill gave me his and I went, okay, you're fine. It's fine. It works.
There's been a spam attack. What do you mean?
Oh no. Where?
On my channel or my video?
I have the video up.
I already got 7 likes on this video. That's awesome.
Where did
Spam?
happen? Yeah,
I don't see any.
Did it hit your channel, CB? Because
that's so weird that you can like your own videos.
Yeah, I think that's
what? That's weird.
I think that's a choice that they made. That is okay.
Spam attack? Are you just saying that you're taking over the chat, or are you joking? Is that what you're talking about? Because
I just went and looked at my channel too, just in case. Like my channel has like a whole bunch. Oh crap! There are 44 comments on this video. Ever falling behind, but at least the ones that I can see are not spam. And fortunately, there are people that are agreeing with me for the most part. Need input, CB. Need input.
what is going on? Okay, can I show you?
Yes.
Okay. This one.
Nevelin.
That's who I'm talking about. This guy, the Game of Thrones guy, right here. That's gonna be, yeah. And he's kind of funny in that preview.
I just have to say I love that character so much. I love that actor. That's what I meant to say. I love that actor.
No. Oh my. Shut up.
What?
He's gonna be in the show. Shut up. Him. Oh my god.
I take it you're a fan.
He is an Outlander. He is fudgicles.
Is this where I lose all of my credibility
God.
and say I've never seen Outlander?
What? You've never seen Outlander?
Nope.
Oh man.
I have not.
You have to watch Outlander. It's so good.
I've been frantically going from place to place looking to find out what the spam attack is. I'm very confused and nervous.
Me either. To what? I'm confused what's going on.
Well, I think the front is moving through. If I make very, very weird facial expressions, I apologize. It has nothing to do with anything being said. My knee has just decided to explode.
Eee.
You haven't seen Outlander?
Oh, you haven't seen Outlander. Gotcha.
I've heard a lot about
it. What did you mean?
I've heard that I would like it, but I have not watched it. And yeah, CB, what did you mean by there's been a spam attack?
Spam attack. What the heck was that about? Was that just you playing around and saying hi, haha? I'm spamming in the comments.
Because I'm honestly freaking out because where are we at now? 627 views on my last video and still going up.
Oh, okay. What?
It's fine.
There's been a shed load of bots attacking one of the chats.
Oh, over on the Worldwide Write-a-thon? I didn't even think about that.
CB said, no, I'm being serious.
I wasn't even thinking about that because the Worldwide Write-a-thon is currently going on. Ooh. That would be terrible if they got spam attacked. Oh no. Let's see.
What do you mean you can't do anything right? What? Oh.
Wait, I don't even see anybody currently streaming in the Worldwide Write-a-thon. And the next one's not scheduled. Wait. That one's supposed to be starting right now. So I guess they're in between right now. Because the next sprint is supposed to be starting, but it hasn't started yet. Ooh, that's interesting. Also, the replay on the previous one, the chat's been disabled. You know how you can usually see the chat replay with the replay? Chat's been disabled for the previous one. Huh.
What the?
That would really, really suck. Oh, I hope that everything gets cleared up with all that. Sorry to keep muting, but with my knee acting up, I'm shifting around to try to make it not as messed up.
Is it because of the rain over there?
Yeah, the weather really affects my knee.
Oh, that's so weird. I wonder why. That's strange.
It's the air pressure, the change in air pressure that causes it.
Oh yeah, when I came here, when I did the stream, when I first did the stream, I had to rush around because I realized it's 12 o'clock when I woke up. I was like, oh, I gotta get dressed. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Oh crap. And then you're like, okay, I can come. That's complicated. I was like, huh? You're like, I need the link. I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, in my half dumb sleeping brain, I loaded up the DMs with you and saw a link in there and clicked it, and I was literally sitting in the lobby for my stream last night that had ended. And it took me a minute. I was like, and I suddenly had a moment of, I was like, wow, I'm surprised she's not here yet because it's already up. Wow, she changed her branding. I kind of like it. Wait, why does her branding look just like my branding? Wait, I didn't. And then I realized I had clicked into...
oh, yeah, because I sent it to you in the chat, in your chat. And I never sent it to you in Instagram. Whoops.
So, yeah, yeah. I was waiting in my own lobby for no reason. You know, good at it. Good at it. It's not like I do this every day. Even though I do kind of do it every day. That's just weird. The next Worldwide Renathon stream has not started yet still.
Who's doing the next one?
Bound by Words.
I have no idea who that is.
It was supposed to start 4 minutes ago.
I don't know what else to talk about with The Witchers. Oh, I just want to know what the heck Siri is.
I'm not telling you. That's one of the spoilers I want people to discover on their own. There are ways that you can find out. I'm not going to be the one that spoils that for people because
all I know is she's got elder blood, whatever the hell that means.
That means she's related to those who were on the continent before. She's part Elvish.
Okay. She's got elder blood. She's very powerful.
Oh yes, she is.
I have a feeling she's just like a female witcher.
There has never been a female witcher. I will tell you this right now. That line will appear in this season.
She's not a Striga.
Vesemir
I
is going to
don't
look
think.
Geralt right in the eyes and hopefully with a really, really deep, raspy voice, just look at him and say, "There's never been a female Witcher."
And me and Dad have been going back and forth. And I was like, she's got to be a Striga.
Nope.
I think.
No. I will say that. No. She is not
Okay.
a Striga. She is
Okay.
she is amazing.
But
She's amazing.
she is the one who destroyed, who like does these weird, it's like a blackout thing and destroys everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I thought you might have gotten me in here to try to spoil a big major plot point. Yeah, that is not my thing, especially because this one, trust me, unless you really want to know, I mean, like I said,
I
there are
don't
ways
think
that you
she's a
can find out.
mage.
Like I said, there are ways you can find out if you wanted to, but the reveal is going to be so good. I already have a feeling how they're going to do it on the show. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it.
Oh my god, I love the part where Dooney and I forgot the mother's name. Pet something. I forgot the mom's name. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just, for some reason, when you said I don't know the mom's name, I don't know why I found that like super funny, but I did. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Like, it may just be the stress kind of getting to me. Calanthe. Calanthe is the name you're looking for, I believe.
No, that's the grandmother's name.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean her actual mom. Yeah.
Yeah, Siri's actual mom.
Siri's actual mom.
Petra, I think. No. I don't remember.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hi, I think you're new here. I think. Well, welcome.
I would have much preferred Mark Hamill. Yes. I would much have preferred Mark Hamill for Vesemir. I'm holding off a lot of my feels about Vesemir until I see him in action. I did rather like the casting in the animated film. I rather enjoyed the casting in the animated film and almost wish they would have just aged him up, because that would have, I don't know, that would have made me happy. But it is what it is. I'm not actually all that familiar.
For me.
I don't have Vesemir on the brain. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. I'm completely fine. But no, I rather enjoyed Theo James' voice portrayal of him in Nightmare of the Wolf, and kind of wish they could have just aged Theo James up for the role. I think that would have worked really, really well for me, but I understand them not doing that because, one, that's adding to the cost of production to have to put an actor in that much makeup when they could just cast an older person to fit the role. But I'm going to IMDb because last time I looked at the actor that they got for Vesemir, I did not recognize any of the stuff that he had been. Let's see, That moment when you realize that you still have the Blood Origin IMDb up and not the actual Witcher one, and you're like, why isn't Vesemir in this? And it's like, does that happen a long time before Vesemir was born? Oh yeah, wrong series. That's an oopsie doodle. Okay, so ooh. Wait, Theo James is credited as being in there on the new season playing young Vesemir. Ooh. Well, that's exciting. Because I rather enjoyed him in the previous one. So apparently Theo James is going to be in the live action playing young Vesemir, and I'm curious about that flashback. So, okay, so the actor who's playing Vesemir is Kim Bodnia. Probably messed up the spelling, the pronunciation of her name. I have not seen Killing Eve, though I know a lot of people who like it. So I can't speak to that. Scrolling back. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here that I have actually seen. So I can't speak to his actual acting talent. So
I just realized we haven't done any sprints. Whoopsies. Who cares?
I didn't know if you were going to be doing them or not. I thought about mentioning it, but
I put it on there and I said sprints, maybe. More guests, maybe.
I will say I do think he looks like an older Theo James, so at least visually I think it'll work. Especially if they are bringing him in to play, if they're bringing Theo James in to play the younger Vesemir in a flashback. Which I'm assuming is actually going to be picking up from where Nightmare of the Wolf ends, because he meets young Geralt at the end of Nightmare of the Wolf. So I'm assuming we're going to get a flashback with him training young Geralt. But yeah, I'm going to hold off my judgment until I see how he pulls off the role, because you're right, though. Mark Hamill, man. Oh, sorry. Just the thought of Mark Hamill playing Vesemir. that would have been fabulous. Did you want to do a sprint?
Really? I only get one hiccup. I was like trying to catch it. I was like, oh, it's right there and I hiccuped. Sure.
Because I could always use some coffee. Plus, I have like 5,000 comments on my Dune review that I should respond to. Yeah, it would have been a dream come true if it was Mark. I totally 100% agree with that. Like, yeah. And I'm just curious how they're going to use the character and how much he's going to actually be in the show. But yeah, I feel like if I had seen Killing Eve, I would have an opinion, but it's on my list, but I have not actually watched it at all. Been too busy working on stories and whatnot.
Yeah, I've been working on my short stories, or my short story, actually, whatever. And completely avoiding my battle scene.
Battle scenes are fun.
I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I hopefully will win Nano this year. Because I just realized I didn't participate last year.
I didn't participate last year either. But but I had already written a lot last year. I mean, I'm still editing stuff that I wrote last year for release. I don't know what I'm actually doing. I want to work on the vampire series because I really want to work on the vampire series. But my reaction to the Dune film has made me want to work on my sci-fi series. And that's not what I wanted to do. That's not where I wanted to be.
Oops. Yeah, you goofball. Okay, is the magical screen things over here? Because Nikki doesn't know what the heck she's trying to do. Okay.
Ooh, are we doing the fishy days?
There we go.
Good.
Yeah, I was like, I want to do fish.
I need a coffee. Please have a dory. Please have a dory. Please have a dory. Because that's my that is my go-to right now.
I'll just do two because there's two of us. How long do we want to go for? And if Devin is here in the chat, do not say a crazy number.
See,
I'm not doing a crazy
I wanted
number.
to say 75 minutes. Oh wow, Sprint 9 for the Worldwide Readathon still has not started.
Uh-oh.
There are 66 people waiting. It was supposed to start at the top of the hour 17 minutes ago.
Ooh.
I hope everything's okay.
Are people asking what the heck's going on in the chat?
The chat right now, let's get a real time, is just people talking. Like they're just keeping themselves entertained. So at least it's not like an angry mob of 66 people going, why haven't you started yet?
That's what I expected. Like, you're doing a world readathon. Why aren't you telling people, oh, sorry guys, we're having a problem right now? Like,
oh wait, there it goes. There it goes.
So now it started.
Yep.
I wonder what the reason is why they took so long.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But as far as how long you want to take a break for, it takes me about 8 minutes to make coffee. So longer than that.
Oh no, I was talking about the readathon. Why I wonder why their reasoning for why they didn't start.
Same.
Okay, how long do you want to go for?
I don't know, 15, 20 minutes.
All right, we'll do 15. All right. Want to count us down? Because you're better at doing that than I am.
Sure, everybody. We're going to take a brief break. If you're just here for the conversation, just, I don't know, get yourself something to drink. But we will be back and gabbing when we get back. If you're trying to get some productivity done and you're not over at the Worldwide Readathon, just make sure that you're saving your work because, oh my goodness, I've been terrible about that lately. We are going to get into this sprint in a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2. You might want to hit set. 2, 1, go! And I'm picking fish number 1 because it's the closest to dory that we got.
Oh my god, I was muted. I'm trying to talk to you and I was muted. I was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going. Oh, okay. Where the heck am I doing? Oh yeah, there we go. Ha ha ha. Okay, everybody. Have fun with the break. And Charlie won. And that's the end of that sprint.
I won? Oh my
Uh-huh.
goodness.
Yep, you won.
I was responding to comments.
Good.
It's my life now. Oh,
I was reading. Excuse me. Jeez.
were you reading something fun?
Yeah, I was reading. It's an app called Chapters, and they have like tappable stories where you just it's just reading. You just tap through it. Just tap your phone to go have it go up and stuff. And then there's other ones where there's like interactive, where you choose, your different choices to go on with the story. So that's what I was doing.
That sounds interesting. I was finishing up a comment. I was in the middle of writing when the timer went off. Because there's a lot of new people, and I would like to have discussion. And some of them are bringing up some really interesting and good points.
We've got little over 20 minutes left.
I was wondering if you had a time that you were thinking of.
Yeah, I was gonna do 4. Just a 2-hour stream. From 2 to 4. I've got
That's
some
cool.
stuff I gotta do.
My new video comes out at 4. My regularly scheduled new video comes out at 4, and I'm really curious what's going to happen when that happens. But for anybody who caught it, it's the replay of the podcast recording live stream from Thursday. So it is a new video to YouTube. But it has been slightly modified. Yes. I went in and did some slight editing to it, but not that much. Maybe not as much as I should have done. I don't know, but I've wanted a video component to the podcast for a while, and I decided Thursday to just record it live. So unlike the regular podcast, which is very aggressively like 30 minutes, try really hard to keep it in that range because I hear from people that listen to it. Like that's where they want. The video is actually an hour long because it has the podcast at the episode at the beginning and then the discussion we had in chat afterwards. So
sorry, I keep yawning, everybody.
And it's fully chaptered because I went through and did all the chapters and stuff. And I don't know. We shall see. I'm very curious, especially with the Dune video having its moment right now. I'm sorry to be obsessing about this. This was such a throwaway moment for me because every time I do a film criticism video, it gets like 3 views and nobody cares and we move on. It's like 3 people see it and on to the next thing. And we're now at almost 700 views.
Yeah, I was even apologizing for my last. I don't know if it was the last stream or the stream before that, where I kind of just went on a rant and I was just upset and I was like, I don't understand how I do my live streams. Almost nobody comes, and I have 95 subscribers, almost 100. I really want to get to 100, and I don't understand how almost nobody comes to my live streams. How do I have so many people subscribe to me but nobody comes to my live streams? This doesn't make sense. I was so upset about it. And then a couple days later, you've got 100 subscribers. I'm like,
I honestly don't understand why anybody comes to the streams that I do. I've had it explained on numerous occasions. Because Chandra gets very mad when I say this, and I just like she just sat up wherever she is and went, I need to go yell at Charlie. Like she doesn't know why, but she just sat up. Like she felt a disturbance in the force. But
I miss your live streams on YouTube.
Well, I put a lot of effort into them, and Twitch actually rewards that. So, I don't like to be that person that says like I'm doing this for money, but like I would like to make a living doing some of the things that I'm doing. And while I'm nowhere near making a living over on Twitch, I am making a regular income over there. I'm making.
That's why I was like, you explained that to me before. And I was like, okay. And then we like moved on from something. And then somebody asked you something else. I'm like, but my brain didn't process anything that Charlie just said. What the heck just happened? My brain did not process anything you just said. What? Wait. So what's the reason why you don't want to stream on YouTube?
Because I'm actually making money on Twitch.
Oh.
Like I'm making more money on Twitch live streaming than I'm making from selling books right now. I'm making more on Twitch live streaming than I am from doing the podcast now. And I wish it was something more like I like the features better, which kind of some of them I do. Like YouTube needs to allow raids. YouTube needs to allow raids. That's so good for community building. Like they need that feature over here. And stuff like that. But it's I need to be able to pay bills. I need to, it's a lot of emotional labor that I'm putting into things. And the fact that over here on YouTube, that 1,000 subscribers and what is it, 400 hours of watch time? What's the second one? It's an insane amount of watch time. Like it just feels like an impossible dream. Like it just doesn't. What's the second one? It's 200. No, wait. 4,000. I'm sorry, 4,000 hours of watch time. So it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. See, I was completely off. That just feels like a never. I mean, I don't know. I might get there, but it feels like something that's never ever going to happen. And it gets really frustrating because I see people using like my music in their videos, and for various things, and I see the ads that are playing in front of them, and I don't get anything from that. When my music gets played at Spotify, I at least make a couple pennies. And I don't like that I'm putting in all this labor. YouTube is making money off of me, and I'm not seeing any of it. And over on Twitch, at least, I'm getting regular checks. They're not huge, but I'm getting regular checks.
Can't you do it? Streamer has it, duh. Can't you do it to where like you're live on both?
Not once you're
at the same
monetized.
exact time.
Not if you want to make money on Twitch. If you are monetizing, if you're making money on Twitch, once you make affiliate, when you sign the affiliate agreement, you are agreeing that your stream will be exclusive to Twitch for 48 hours, which is why the video of the replay of the stream on Thursday is not going to show up on YouTube until 4:00. At 2:00 today, it's been 48 hours since I did that stream, but it can't be anywhere else for 48 hours. So I, if I'm going to continue to make money over there, I can't dual stream.
Oh, that's kind of stupid in a way.
Well,
I think so.
I understand it from their point of view that if they're going to be, giving you a place to make money, then you should be exclusive over there. But then I also think for the exclusivity, they should take less of a cut of my money, because I'd be making a lot more if they didn't take as much in their cut. But it is what it is. I am in the creative business. Like, this has been my business for a very long time, and you got to go where you're gonna actually, make some money. And I'll let you know right now, like, if I get to 1,000 subscribers on, like, anybody who wants me to come back to YouTube, help me get to 1,000 subs. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and get monetization over here, I will gladly bring the stream back. I would.
Charlie's link. By the way, Charlie's link is in the description. Go check Charlie out.
Like, until I get some monetization, until I can see some return over here, it's got to go where the money is.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if any of my other YouTube friends, AuthorTube friends, if you don't see your link down below in my description, please tell me, and I'll put it in the, I think it's Cool People I Know. Here's links to Cool People I Know, something like that, in the description. If I haven't put your link in there, please let me know, because next time I do a stream, I'll put it in there. And I'll keep doing that each stream, so that way people have more links to more cool channels. Like this one right here.
But yeah, like, I wish I had a better answer to that question than it's the Money Lebowski. But
oh, I forgot to put your Twitch in there too. I should do that.
But that's honestly why I'm there. I like the community that's over there, and a lot of the people that I stream with. I know it's partially because I went over there, but a lot of the community that I do stream with, we all just went over. But to be quite honest, like, if I thought I could make what I'm making over on Twitch here, make it the same or more here, I would move the stream back over in a heartbeat. It's just.
So we talked about The Witchers, and we talked about YouTube stuff.
It's hard to have me around and not talk about YouTube stuff. I have opinions.
And writing stuff.
Yeah, I have very strong opinions. Which is one of the things that I find really, really funny is just seeing how many people saw the title of my Dune review and left a comment without watching it, because it's very easy to tell who did that, because they're the ones that are like, you're just mad that it's not like the book. It's like, no. I actually wish it was less like the book. I think it would have been better if they would have had the guts to make it less like the book. They just didn't have, didn't have the guts to do it.
I like your comment the other day. The only really, really, really good thing about the movie was Jason Momoa.
It's true. It's true. He's the best thing in the movie. And it says a lot about that film, that because it's got a lot of good actors in it. You know, it's not. Its problem is not that it did not have a good cast. It's just the everything else.
I've been very thirsty today. I don't know why. The heck.
I've been very much in need of coffee today, and I know exactly why.
I've got to try that vanilla tea thing.
Laura sent me this. It's a cinnamon red pie, and it is so good. It is so good. It's so cinnamon and ninny. It's like the best. Like, do you remember those Red Hots candies? It's like,
yes,
like those, but better. So good, so good.
I would definitely not like that then.
It's very cinnamon. It's aggressively cinnamon, and I am here for it. Because a lot of cinnamon chais are very just like, I don't know, we put some cinnamon in it. And this was just like, do you like cinnamon? If not, go away. Yes, you're speaking my language.
I feel a hiccup coming, and it's not coming. Okay. A hiccup just happened, and then it stopped. Just like before. I hiccuped once, and then it stopped. Okay.
Bodies are weird. Bodies are weird.
You think?
I know.
I'm sniffling with that.
Sorry, I just got a notification of a comment that somebody just made on the video, and it's funny. That's too funny.
Uh-oh. What's the comment?
I must not film. Film is the book killer. Film is the little plot that brings about total obliteration. I will face the film. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it is gone, only the book shall remain. Yes. Yes, that is. I might have to pin that. That might be the pinned comment on this video. That's too good. Oh, that is just.
People can be funny.
Oh, that is just too funny. But yeah, I think you're going to be in for a wild ride in season 2. I think season 2 will definitely be a lot easier for people to understand, not just because they heard the criticism about the first season, but because they're actually in the point where the book series actually starts. So
Oh, okay. So season 1 was basically just throw all the information at you, tell you all their stories. Yeah.
Season 1 and 2 was based on books 1 and 2, which are collections of short stories that had been published over time. Book 3, Blood of Elves, is where the actual book series begins. And that's what season 2 is based on.
Oh yeah, and they were like saying background things. Oh, here's the fake fish that we have. Here's the big buildings full of water, full of our creatures.
Yep.
And then the guy's like, and this is where season 6 is gonna be filmed. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh yeah, they are very much planning on doing the entire book series. Yeah, they're very much planning on doing the whole book series, and I am here for it.
Yes.
I can't wait.
15. What is it? 15 books. So we get 15 seasons. We get 15 seasons of this. Oh.
There's.
And all I gotta say is, sorry.
No, what were you saying?
I said, and all I gotta say is, I cannot wait for Geralt and Yennefer to tell each other they love each other. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but that's one of the things I'm excited about.
So there's technically 7 books in the main Witcher saga, and that's probably going to be the 6 seasons of the show, unless they break one of the books up to make it a 7-season show, or if they mix some books together again and make it less. But there are 7 books in the main Witcher saga. So I'm excited. I'm curious to see where all this goes, and I'm really excited for Blood Origin. Just because we can't complain, because this is a part of the world that's never been explored in the books. So it'll have to live or die on its own on how good it is. So
I just got really cold all of a sudden.
Oh no.
It's gonna chill. But that is because I just drank a whole water bottle, so. Well, not in one sitting, but yeah. Throughout this entire stream, I drank my entire 40-ounce water bottle. Which is probably not 40 ounces considering all the ice that's in it.
I feel that.
Okay, it's getting almost time to wrap up. Nah, I didn't want to, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Because I kind of have to. Nah. I'm having fun talking about the dang witchers.
And endings are hard. And endings are always never the fun part. I'm sorry, I'm going to read that comment again because I have somebody that needs to hear it. So somebody just commented on the video, and I quote, "I must not film. Film is the book killer. Film is the little plot that brings about total obliteration. I will face the film. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn my eyes to see its path. Where the film has gone, there will be nothing. Only the book will remain."
That's awesome. Yes. Very true.
If only he would let me put his face on camera. He's got the biggest grin right now.
Hi, Brian.
Is that not the funniest thing?
And I see his hand. Okay.
That's what he does.
Yeah. Hand. I'm walking away. I'm not having fun anymore.
He's being shy.
Summer still makes sense. I'm not sure exactly what Fahrenheit degree a tent is combustible at, but I know
he's playing Don't Starve together, and he has encountered his first summer.
I hate them. They don't even make sense.
No, the whole point of the game is to kill you. Every mechanic in that game is designed to kill you, and summer will set everything on fire.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
No, it's not supposed to make sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can set the setting to no summer, and I'm actually going to put no summer. Because I'm sorry. I no. We're talking. It's like 200 degrees out then, or some crazy ridiculously high temperature. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I won't be on that planet. Thank you very much.
Yeah, told you.
Yeah, no. Nope.
He is shooketh.
Yeah, nope.
You two are adorable. I have to say that.
I'm going back to Valheim.
He is very shooketh.
Yeah. You two are adorable.
That's ridiculous.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be relaxing.
Yes, you're supposed to be relaxing.
I started to stress, and I'm just like, no, fuck this. I finally beat me. I lost my calm.
Go enjoy your game.
Hi, Brian. Bye, Brian.
Oh.
Go enjoy your game.
Yeah, he's switching over to Valheim because he
I don't
now
know what that
understands
is.
a different game because he discovered what we've all been complaining about, and that is summer. Because
I wonder if you could watch. Oh, not watch. Yeah, English very well. Good. Yes. I wonder if you could play Witcher online.
I have thought about doing a playthrough on the channel if I do break down and buy the games.
No, I mean, I wonder if I can find it on the interwebs and play it on the interwebs.
I don't know. I know that I know it's available in the Steam store. That's all I know.
Oh. So we got up to 2 hours now.
Woohoo!
And now we have to end. Wow. And now I'm cold, sort of. And I'm weird. But that's nothing new. Okay, you want to do outros now?
Sure, I can manage that. I'm pretty sure. Hello, my name is Charlie Dorsett. I have a YouTube channel where I do stuff. I had been warning people for a while that I was going to not leave off the AuthorTube, but be doing stuff that's not just book related on the channel. That has very much started. My review of Denis Villeneuve's Dune is up on the channel, and a lot of people are watching it, and it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It can't keep spiking like this forever, right? Eventually people will stop watching it. It's fine. In 1 hour's time, my next video, which is a replay of the podcast stream from Thursday, will be coming out, and we discuss how to defeat the demon of self-doubt, because self-doubt is a problem for writers, and I've been struggling with it a lot lately, and I thought I would do a podcast episode on the techniques that I've developed over the years to deal with it. So that will be out soon, later today. I also stream over on Twitch 3 days a week. On Wednesdays and Fridays, I stream from 5 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m., where we go off and raid some of the wonderful, wonderful beans that are over there. And it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of chaos. Those are productivity streams. And somehow stuff gets done. I don't know. I don't know. Be warned. I sing from time to time because they make me do it. But it's fine. People seem to enjoy it. I don't understand for the life of me why, but it's a thing that happens. And Thursdays, I will be streaming from 2:30 to 3:30 Eastern, right before the Coffee Bunny Cafe, doing the live recordings of the podcast. So if you want to join me for just a straight up talk stream, it's just an hour long, and it'll be fun. I really enjoyed the last one. I'm looking forward to the next one. If I were better prepared, I could tell you what the topic was going to be, but I'm not that person. I also have 2 Vela projects currently ongoing over on Amazon. So you can search for either Blinded Angels, or if you're into, I swear, guys, it's actually a romance story. It's a slow boil romance story. Like it will get there. It's an urban fantasy story. There's every kind of vampire in it. There are dragons, there are fairies, there's all manner of mischief. I hope you are enjoying that. You can also check out my epic fantasy series, the Shadow Phoenix Saga over there. The Tugwaddles are real. The tug waddles are real. The tug waddles are real. Definitely check those out. I'm having a lot of fun with both of those. And yeah. Oh, I also do music as Project Shadow, which you can find here on YouTube and everywhere else. And I podcast under that name as well. So yeah, I do too much. I do too much. But definitely, yeah, go check it out. It's fun.
So you're streaming later?
No, not today.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, wait, I'm confused. Did I just hear the? Did I just hear the
Wednesday, Thursday, and
stream?
Friday. I have streams Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Those are on Twitch.
Yep.
Okay. That's okay. Now I know. Because all I knew was Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah, I just added Thursday this week on a whim because I was talking to Kat.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, I wanted to add another day, and I didn't know when. And Kat was like, "Well, you could always stream right before Coffee Bunny Cafe because you're just talking about doing like an hour chat stream, right?" Like, yeah. And then Thursday, about an hour before Coffee Bunny Cafe, I was like, "Why don't I just go do that now?" And just did it. And it was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna do it again next week.
Okay, cool. And I hate doing outros. I'm Nikki. I have a couple videos out. I'm gonna do a couple more videos. I'm gonna do a tip. I think it's 2 so far that I have in mind. One that I was talking about. 10 tips for writing your first book. That's coming out. I promise. I keep forgetting to film it. And then another one. I think I had like 2 other ones that I was thinking of, or I did an outline for. So I have a couple of videos out, and I do live streams every other Friday and every other Saturday. And sometimes I'll just mix it up because my personal schedule gets all mixed up. So I get all my live stream mixed up sometimes. But usually I'm streaming every other Friday and every other Saturday. And I write fanfiction. And I don't know. Oh, what else? I know, yeah. Thanks for giving me up to 100 subscribers. Yay! I finally got to 100 subs. Yay! Now my next goal is getting to 500. I know that's big, but that's my goal.
Same here. My next goal is 500.
Because isn't when you get to 500, you get the stupid community tag?
You get the community tab, and you get access to the mention system. So in your
what is that? That's new to me.
Yeah, if you have over 500 subscribers, you can, when you're mentioning a channel in your description, do the @ symbol and the channel name, and it will just insert the link. I believe it also notifies them that they were mentioned.
Oh, so when I did the description thing down below, I should put @ and then your name and then your channel.
It doesn't do anything until you have over 500 subscribers, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Once you get over 500, it used to be 1,000. That was another feature that was at 1,000 that they just moved down to 500.
I wish they would tell you. Wish there was like a notification telling you, hey, by the way, your next big milestone is 500 or something.
Yeah, they are beta testing that. I actually have that in my studio where they are showing me that because they're currently testing.
Oh yeah, and TubeBuddy for anybody who wants to know. TubeBuddy is a really good tool to have.
Yes, it is.
I have the free version, and I think Charlie, you have the.
I have the paid.
I have the
low. I think it's the low-tiered paid version, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why my current video is going viral is TubeBuddy.
Oh, cool! Wow. I'll have to ask Mom if I can pay. for that monthly. Anyway, yeah. Rant. Hello. Brain going off on a tangent. Hello. So yeah. Anyway. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, Charlie. Wrong direction again. For co-hosting and explaining all the Witcher thingies to me. And getting me to understand. And torturing me with not telling me what the heck Siri is gonna be. Thanks a lot. And now welcome. I have to wait.
You're welcome. Oh, just wait till you meet Vesemir. You're good. Yeah. You're either gonna love or hate him. I'm just gonna put it that way. You're gonna either love or hate him. No one is in between. No one is lukewarm on Vesemir. You're either gonna love or hate him.
And okay, so thank you everybody for coming. So okay, and I'm gonna end there. All right, bye.